Hey guys, welcome back. Now we're going to talk about oh, you can't see it, the footer. All right, oops, there we go. So yeah, this is what we're going to be building. Now, as you can see, we're going to use this part, which has already been built. We have that on the maintenance page, right? So we're gonna take that section, drop it in right above the footer, and then we're gonna have this as the footer. As you can see, that is the same as the header menu, but we also have another menu here, so we will do that. Okay. Normally, I would have contact information here, but I didn't put that in there yet. I don't think it's important at the moment, so I'm just not going to leave it there. So I'm just not going to have it there. But yeah, so we have what, 4 columns, and these are half columns, and that's so a quarter columns each. That one's blank, so that's what I guess we'll do, right? Okay, let's start with going to the footer. All right, that's global footer, and apply that everywhere. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's start with adding. I think we can do that from the library. Now, Breakdance recently made a library, and I think it came with what, 1.2 or 1.1 something. So yeah, it's a big thing. Recently came out, and this is what they have, right? So they have a bunch of stuff like that. Of course, we can choose other design sets. There are full sites, and there's a UI kit here. I'm sure you can follow that from checking like YouTube and stuff, so it's not a big deal. What we're going to do though here is we're actually going to use our website. So the coming soon page is what we need, and we're going to take that and add that to the page. Done. So good. Cool. Now we can add another section, and this section will have a tag of footer. So that means this is the proper footer. So this is just the CTA that goes, not CTA, I guess. This is just the subscription form that goes right above the footer, and that's good. Now, if you look at how I put all the pages together, you can actually see that this page, this page, this page, that page, that page, that, they all have the blog, right? Now we're going to add the blog later when we get some stuff populated, and I'll walk through that in a minute. Not in a minute, but I'll walk through that later. What we're going to do is make a global section, global block, and then load it as a blog page. I think we might be able to use a regular blog and it'll still look the same, I think. So I don't think that this will be much of a problem, but we'll just leave that out for now because we don't have any blog posts, even the sample ones. So we'll just leave that for now. But yeah, this is what we added. That's pretty simple to add, right? And now we're going to add this footer section here, and that will be this part, okay? Let's start with adding columns, and it'll be 4 columns. All good. Spacing, let's give it column padding. Let's make it pretty. It doesn't really need to be even there, the gaps, because I think it looks fine just aligned properly. But if you consider the gap that we have here, which should be 3 rem, I think it would look better if this aligned here. But then what happens is that the columns, if it's 3 rem, pretty thick, you know? Now, I think they do align, think they do align, but it doesn't look, I'm not sold on having that there. I mean, I could, and one thing that's good is when you stack everything on mobile, you can keep that 3 rem, and it'll the vertical gaps and the horizontal gaps will just, it'll just still be the same. So that's good, but yeah, I mean, I guess alignment is fine. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll leave it, I guess. So that's fine. All right, so let's add an image, which is we don't have the logo. Okay. Yeah, because we added the SVG via text. I mean via HTML, right? So yeah, we don't have that. Where is? Let me find that. Give me a second. Okay, found it. So it's over here. Let's add that in there. Oh, did I not add the SVG? Oh, okay. We need that SVG plugin. Yeah, I haven't done anything yet, so that's why it's not activated. So let's do that as well. All right. Yeah, that'll be good. All right. Well, that's fine. I'll talk to you later. Let's add a menu. And we have only one menu, which is fine. You know what? How do I get these to be just a regular stack? No. Oh, mobile. Okay, yeah. All right. So how do I get this to be a regular stack and not sideways? No, I don't think we have that. So that is not very helpful. All right, so we'll add the CSS later, and we'll add another menu here. All right, so we'll leave this for now, and then we activated the plugin, and we're gonna add a new menu, and we can come back. All right, so let's add that menu there. Create a new menu, and that will be footer menu 2, capital F. Cool. All right, and what do we got in the footer menu? Vocabulary, grammar, full video course. Oh, it's just the products. Okay. Yep. All right. I will leave that right here so we can see it. Yep. All right. So these will be added as products later once we activate WooCommerce. We'll have the products. We'll add the products here as a menu item, and then we'll drop them in there. So yeah, I think that should work fine. We'll add to menu. We'll keep adding these. What else we got? Full video course. Yeah, okay. Live bootcamp. One-on-one counseling. Yep, cool. Very good. Let's save that, and we can go back to the footer. And like I said, we'll edit the CSS in a second. But for now, let's see if we can get both menus to show. All right, that won't be a huge problem if we add. Come on. A menu. Yep. All right, let's choose footer menu 2. Yep. All right. Okay, so I think we can try something fun. All right. I'll add the image here, and then we'll go out, and then we'll try something fun. Let's see if text preferences work. Okay, see if that works. SVGs should upload fine because we added that, we activated that thing, so that's fine. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the header, and in the header we have that menu text styles. So we're gonna go there, we're gonna try to save that as a preference, text preference, and see if we can load that in the footer so it will work on all the menu items. Okay, these are probably, oh, these are a little smaller, so they're actually different. Oh boy, oh well. Let's try it though. Okay, so let's go here, links, typography. Okay, let's see if this works. Mono 16. Yeah, 0.8 rem is 16. That's good. Mono 16. Okay. All right. Let's see how that works. Everything loading? There we go. It's all loading. Cool. Let's go to the links. Let's go to typography. Oh, preset. Okay. Mono 16. Ah, works. Cool. How do we manage presets? Let's see. Oh, okay. Is that what that is? Yeah, okay. Presets. Ooh. All right, so it's not like we can just add, I mean, we can, yeah, but it's not like we can just change that 16 to just 14 over here, I guess. Yeah, well, yeah, 16, we'll leave it at 16, I guess. That's fine. What do we got here? All right, this guy, let's do the same thing. Yeah, it's not bad, I guess. Works, right? Yeah, that's good enough. Cool. Okay, now all we need to do is go out and edit some CSS, and we can probably get the footer menus to display properly. Right, there we go, all good. Well, we'll worry about the lines in this in a second, but I really need to get this done. That annoys me. All right, so this covers everything, so I'm gonna dock it to the bottom. Cool. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, that's the header. All right. As you can see, it is flex. That has flex. If it does not have flex, it will probably not be like that, right? So let's see, where is the flex coming from? There it is. Okay, so that probably applies to up there as well. So what we're gonna do is just display block. Yeah. Yeah, fine, right? So let's do that in CSS, okay? So here I have a footer file where I write stuff that goes into footer. If you want to follow along, I will upload a blank folder to do this. Now, if this is too complicated, if the whole structure is too complicated, like I keep saying, you can either start learning Sass, or you can just write either vanilla CSS, or you can write Sass on one file and compile that. You don't have to have like multiple files to do this, okay? You can just write in one, or you can just write directly in CSS. Okay, so as you can see, this whole section is called footer, right? And the section above that is here, and it's, see this part? Yeah, that's right above the actual footer, which has the HTML of footer, which is great. It should be like that, right? Now inside that, okay, let's start with breakdance, and inside that we have footer, and in there we will look for anything that says breakdance menu list. Okay. Now, if we look at that, it says display flex here with only one class. So all we need to do is just beat that with one class. So we don't need to do much because we already have breakdance written there on top. So breakdance menu list, breakdance menu list, and display block. All right. But once we do that, we'll refresh, and you can see that apply. Did I turn it off? All right. Yep, I did turn it off. All right. Okay, so now it should work. No, not here, not here. Sorry, over there. There you go. All good. Cool. Now all we need to do is reduce the padding, and we can do that in breakdance. And we need to figure out what to do with these lines, but that looks fine, and we'll figure out the credits. Okay, so let's see. If we look at this component, you can see that is a full unit, and inside these are smaller units. So what we're going to do is in here, we're going to reduce the padding to, let's see what we got here. That is 45. The full padding is 120. Well, we're going to have to do that, right? Let's check out how the global settings are right now. Containers, sections, container width, vertical padding. All right, doesn't have anything. Let's give it 6 rem, which is good. And that should be fine, right? Okay, now with this guy, we're going to add something that gives us 45. What's 45? How did I end up with 45? 120, so 45 divided by 20. 0.37, so it's a little over a third. Yeah, okay. We'll just do halves for now. I don't know why I did that. There must have been a reason. I don't remember. But yeah, that's what we'll do for now. Okay, so I've said this before somewhere, but I am not a fan of how CSS classes are entered. It's very frustrating because you can't add many all at once. You just have to add one, type, click, and then type again, click. It's just really bad. And this is not just a breakdance issue. This is frustrating for breakdance, frustrating for Oxygen, frustrating for bricks. Surprisingly, Divi and Elementor are not this frustrating, which is hilarious. Okay, anyways, I think here, so there's padding 1, 2, so that's 1 over 1, 1 over 2, so that's a full unit, that's half a unit. We can also add a third, so I'll do that. A third of 120 is 40, so 40 is similar enough, right? So I'll add a 3. So that's 1 over 3. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so for section stuff, we're going to add that later, but we'll work on that later. But what we're going to do is give it something like this. dd section padding 1 over 3. Okay? Now, this is our custom class that we're going to use throughout the site whenever we need it. And look. See, if I press enter, it does nothing. I need to click here or there, which is really bad. Like you would think if you want to add multiple classes, just type something, enter, type something, enter, and it'll just all go in there. But no, just you got to click that. It's really frustrating. I absolutely do not like that. And like I said, all the newer builders do this, which is surprisingly weird. So we have that. We will use that in a second. So that's there. We'll get back to that later. And that takes care of this person, this guy, and this guy, right? So all we have left is this last section here, which we could technically use all right, you know what? Look, let me explain what I'm thinking right now. Okay, now if I have that, all right, and I have this, then paddings top and bottom makes it uniform. That looks nicer. So that's why we put that padding 1-3 in there. But this guy does not have that same padding. So what do I need to do? Let me pull something out. All right. Do I make this the footer and then add something to the bottom? Or do I make this the footer and then add the padding inside the row? It should be inside the row. So we're gonna have to add it to the row. Okay, so it's not in here. Take that out. Take that out. All right, and we're gonna go here and add it to this guy. And that's the only one here, so we'll add that. That stays in there, that's good. All right, so now that's the section done. We'll add a row. So to get that row in there, we could add a div, which I think works fine. Is there another way of making it? No, not quite, nope. All right, so we're not, all right, so we can actually add just code, all right? We'll add a code block, that'll take care of everything. I'll explain what I mean. So we are going to add this thing in there, okay? Now that text looks like that. Now this is just regular HTML. Problem is, what happens when it becomes 2023, which is what happened. So PHP, we are actually going to get the year as a variable. So year equals date, capital Y, and close with a semicolon. So that parses that line, so it becomes, so we can start a new line, all right? And now we're gonna echo means print or show or type, echo year. Now, if I close it off like that, that's it. And you can see here, it shows the current year. Now, if I were to use like a lowercase y, you get to see the last two letters. So you can put like a apostrophe sorry, apostrophe in front, and it'll do that. All right, so that's all we need to do. So echo year, and we get copyright, and that's good. What else we got? We can do website design and development. Cool. Yep, that's fine. And we will disable the builder label. And I think that's it. I don't think we need to worry about adding an extra class. We should be able to do that. We should be able to see it having its own class, I think. But I'll just add 2 just in case. And this will have row 1. Another mouse click. All right, there we go. All good. Save that. We are done building the back end, not the back end, building that. Oh, we originally got in there to change the padding. Let's do that. Sorry about that. Yeah, because that doesn't align. We can see that doesn't align. So we're gonna take out the padding, as much padding as possible. All right, space between. Ooh, let's see what we got. Does nothing. All right. Yeah, I'll just code it. That's easier. All right, we're at 30 minutes right now. This won't take long, so just bear with me here. We already have this set up, so we're gonna go inside the menu list. Go inside the menu list, and you see the menu link is the anchor tag. That's the A anchor tag, and it has the padding somewhere. There it is, link padding. Yeah, I don't know why that other thing didn't work, but yeah, we'll switch that around. Okay, so this uses two classes, which we can easily override because we already have 2 classes and 1 element. We'll need another one anyways, so that is breakdance menu link padding. On the sides will be 0. Top and bottom, let's reduce it to something pretty small, 0.3 rem, so that's 6 top and bottom, and on the sides will be 0. So that affects everything. Now we can go, you see here? Nope, guess not. All right, so that's all good. Let's save that. Yeah, we got all the paddings here and everything. We're ready to go. All right, so in the next video we'll talk about the styling, and we'll edit some CSS in the next video. So I think that works, right? Build and then style. Cool. I'll see you in the next one then. Bye.